That's what
That's
Zoe
what
said.
Zoe said. Girl, you know Zoe
That's what
said.
Zoe said.
Oh, that's what Zoe
Yo, you know what
said?
the fuck Zoe said, man?
Father figure type of feel. So it was easy to. It was my fault. So it was easy to tap in to my character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he really gives that father figure feel. You know what I mean? He's very serious when approaching his work, and it helped me be more serious. Like,
yeah, I'm not
let's
gonna
lock in for
y'all
real.
carry this, you know.
Like, let's really lock in. So shout out to Pops. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the cast.
Shout out to the entire cast.
So fun shooting this work. I'm not even gonna lie. I gotta shout out to my boy Joe, the detective.
Yeah, Detective Washington.
I didn't mention that in my top 3.
Okay, well don't mention that. But
why can't
I mean, you can sneakle. Don't give it
Oh,
away. You can sprinkle a little.
I'm just saying though, like my scenes with him.
Oh yeah, every scene, crazy. And can you tell us a little bit about like the process when you're like when you get the script from the day that you get the script until like you're on set? Like, do you study your script? Because Kwaun is one of my most talented actors. You know, because one person like I always say, like I want people to have the script and make it their own. But certain words are written for a reason, so I would prefer that, you know, people said that. One thing about Kwaun, he's gonna say every line, and he's gonna know the line before, and he's like, oh, now I'm waiting for this. Now he didn't say the line, so I'm waiting for it. And I can appreciate that, because some people forget lines and this and that, so it's very important, and, you know, it's definitely integral to keeping the storyline, you know, strong together. So, you know, tell me how you kind of like get into character.
Oh, I feel like it's crucial to study. So I definitely study for sure. Like when you first send it to me, I always look over it. I'll go in my notes and actually write it over, because that's a way for me to help memorize things. So I'll go in my notes, I'll write each of my lines over. And actually when I first started, when you put me on Juicy, I used to write the emotion that I wanted to say the line with at the end. You know what I mean?
Too, yeah.
But now it's a little more natural for me, so I get the gist of what I should be feeling or how I should be, you know, portraying my feelings when I'm saying certain lines. So I'll just, you know, rewrite the lines. I'll go over it like a couple times. Then as closer to the shooting day, then I'll really start going over it. Definitely on filming day. The whole on my way here, the whole time I'm going over it. So it's like it's in the back of my head already, and I know how important it is for what you write to be put out there, because you have it written a certain way, so you know the story could get out there. But also, I try my best to add my little bit of flavor on it without changing too much at all. You know what I mean?
Yes,
that's why I always ask you, like, is it good if I say this instead? You know.
And I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that for sure. So tell us about your time on set. Like,
it was very eventful.
How many days did you have to film? Because you know you're a main character, so.
Yo, we was there from like what, 12 to 2.
What? Every day, sometimes it's
like,
I even had an early day one time. I thought we were gonna get out at 10 p.m. Please.
Like, out early today.
Then mom was drinking. We were in the house for all those time, you know, for a long time and for a lot of days, you know. And you know,
spent mad time together.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time together, you know. So it began for me to feel like a real family. I think every member of the cast has cursed me out or at least given me a dirty look. Kwaun, I forgot. What did I say to you? Like, it was.
I don't know, man.
You were so mad.
It get a little aggravating on set, but it all be worth it at the end.
In the end, it's all worth it. When you see all that hard work you put in, you know, spending all these hours, you know, and it's crazy because, you know, we filmed this in August and it's like December right now. And I feel like, geez, I feel like it was just yesterday, you know?
I'm just about to say time flies because I wouldn't think it would have been that long ago.
Right, that's crazy, you know? Favorite character? Like, do you have a favorite character?
Besides myself.
Why everybody keep saying themselves? Not the only,
why would my Josiah not be my favorite character? I don't know, personally, to me, he's most relatable, and you know, he's a main character. He's a very good-looking guy.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, I play him. So.
Oh my God! Please.
But on a serious note, my favorite character, I would have to honestly say Pops.
Me too.
Yeah,
and RJ, I just told Chris Rock, RJ, I'm like, I
You
want
know
to
it's
cry.
crazy. I almost forgot. Shout out to RJ.
Free RJ.
Free
RJ. Free K Murder.
RJ, my guy. I almost forgot about my guy.
I know.
RJ came and did his big.
Bro, he came on day 3 and just looked like, whoa.
RJ helped tap me into like when I was getting a little too stuck in the family mode and I had a more hood scene. RJ would get me right back into that mode. You know what I mean? Because he would be locked in his own way. You know what I mean? And I appreciated that from him. And we shot a lot of good scenes together too.
Oh,
Shout out to Cousin.
Yes,
Shout out to Cousin.
for sure.
So I would have to say Pops first and then RJ second for sure. And then I'll probably put Joe in my third.
Yo, you love his character. Get a life.
My
favorite
Even though
character.
I don't like his character, but he played it well.
No, yeah.
I don't like the type of
he
person
carried.
he played, but he played it very
His
well.
I'm gonna actually rate him, see if we can get him up here too.
Right.
I do love your character as well, but if I had to pick a favorite, I would say RJ because I have cousins like RJ that they don't even play around. Like they want you to just stay like this, but let them handle the other stuff. And I can appreciate people like that. And I feel like we all need people like that in
That's
our lives.
also something that's mad relatable because a lot of people gonna see that like, oh yeah, that's how I am with my little cousin. That's how I am with my little brother. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of different parts of the movie that's just relatable. People, mothers are gonna be related to certain parts that mom is doing in the
for
you know
sure.
what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
Fathers are gonna be related to certain parts that pops is doing. So you know what I mean? It's just gonna be you being an older sister, having a boyfriend that you don't really know. You know what I mean? Like, come on, how much females are gonna relate to that? You know what I mean? Like, so it's just a lot going on that's relatable. Like, Beamer being a bitter sister. You know what I mean? So
I feel like every character is relatable, and I did that, purposely, because I want people, like I said earlier, to watch this and be like, oh, that's me, or oh, I want to be like her, I want to be like him, or wow, that's me right now. I'm trying to be a rapper. My mom isn't really feeling me doing that, so like we said, relatability. Tell us about your kissing scene. Kwaun.
You're out of balance. Yo, you're out of balance, son. Alright, you want to talk about this?
Yes, because I have you, because this is like you said, this is your first, your acting. So I'm pretty sure was this possibly your first, kiss on set? Because your character was supposed to kiss my character in Juicy. You check it out. It's okay. Yeah, you were supposed to. I think you were having a bad day that day.
Nah, I think I know.
Yeah.
I kissed you on your cheek though.
Is that what you kissed though?
Whatever. Yeah, the kissing scene, it was cool.
How do you? So explain to me, like, how is it? Is it hard to kiss someone that you don't know or that you've never met before? Like,
you definitely have to tap into your character. I would say that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about you or your personal life at that time. You know what I mean? It's about the project that you're trying to get done and it being done at the best of the ability. So you have to tap into that character, even though you might not know the person or have any emotions for the person. Your character does, so you have to tap into that. You know what I mean? So that definitely was something new and a little difficult for me, but I did it, and I feel like I did a pretty good job.
I didn't see the scene. I can't wait to see it. I just know like your dedication is incredible. Because me personally, I'm like playing around like that. When my first movie ever, I did a movie called Last Night of the Year. We won some award. Thank you. I was just an actor in it. Yeah. And the guy who wrote it, Ralston, he had asked me to be in it to play his girlfriend. He had a little crush on me. While all my scenes, I was like kissing him. I had a boyfriend at the time. I did not tell him about the kissing scene because I just didn't think that was necessary to share. We went to the premiere party. Oh, he walked out.
How much times did you kiss a guy on the movie?
Twice.
Building now. Shout out to underground, cause mainstream is missing all the messages.
The thing was, we did the actual scene itself like 7 times. I'm like, bro, why do I have to keep doing this?
And that's something that people don't see, of course, behind the scenes. Like, y'all might see it one time and it might look beautiful and a really great scene, but we might have had to do it 10, 15, 20 times. So, you know what I mean? Like, the repetitiveness could get a little annoying, but at the same time, that's how you get to the perfection.
Very true. Can you tell us what was your hardest scene? Like, if you had like a scene that was hard to, tap into mentally or even, act and display, you know, facial expressions, because the scene that you did with Joseph, we're not gonna tell you guys too much about that, but that one I'm pretty sure you had to. I thought that was great. You had
Which one I'm referring to?
In the rain.
Yeah, that's what I can't say too much.
I know.
I can't really give y'all the deets on that, but yeah, I'll probably say that was definitely one of my hardest scenes. You know, because of what had to happen. And I had to kind of like tap into that and do my best job of giving a real reaction to that. You know what I mean? So that was definitely different for me. I wouldn't say this scene was necessarily hard, but this is definitely a fun scene for me that I didn't get to mention. When I was in the hospital and the whole family pulled up.
Aww.
Because, you know, I never really been a sickly, or thank God, I never really been seriously injured. So I never had that feeling of, you know, like needing the support and everybody pull up. So that was cool to do, you know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
cool.
That's very nice. Okay, so without giving away the ending, or, you know, that situation that we spoke about in the ring, can you tell us, you know, a little bit about, like, what is your relationship with Detective Washington? Like, what?
Oh, I hate that guy.
Like, what's his problem?
Like, you know, and this is another reason why I say Josiah is so relatable, because a lot of kids, you know, growing up in the hoods out here don't like the police because they either, you know, have family members that's locked away, so that's a reason to not like them, or just harassment in general. You know, police is known to harass people in poverty in the lower hood. So that alone is relatable for Josiah, but this guy, I don't know, like he just had
a crazy vendetta against you. Like you could just be walking and he just, what's good, bro? Are you okay?
But like I said though, that's so relatable because that's how a lot of these cops be. Because I guess they're so used to the older aggressive guys that they think the younger guys are automatically on that, so they're aggressive with them, and that could make a teenager want to be aggressive. Like that's not even aggressive. Like why is this cop always talking to me like that? Fuck him. Now you know, now they want to act on that. So Josiah kind of reflects that a little bit, and you know that it gets deeper. I gotta see those to really see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think the underlying tones of the film, you know, are? Because we have, you know, your relationship with the cop. Then we also have, you know, the family structure. You know, what do you think the movie's about? Because you have, I think, what do you have, like 20 scenes? 28 maybe?
Yeah, I got a lot of scenes.
Seems like 70 something movies.
I
You
mean,
got 28.
I'll say it's definitely a family-based movie, you know, because we get to see so much different aspects of the family and what they're going through. It's not just about me at all, you know what I mean? We get to see what you're going through, what my brother's going through to some extent, you know what I mean? With his situation. You know, we got my other sister. You know what I mean? So everybody has their own situation, so it's a lot, but then it all just comes together, and then I feel like I'm definitely the main point because I'm the baby, and in a way everybody is like not closest to me, but everybody has that love for me.
Everybody has a relationship with you.
That they might not necessarily have for another sibling or another family member. So I feel like I bring everybody together. I'm the baby, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So especially when I get, you know what I mean, I get hurt.
Yes.
And you guys have to come to me, so that's just like bringing the family together even more. And then in certain scenes that we have in the house of fighting, and then the way, you know, dad and mom just piece things together, it's real family stuff that happens in real life in real houses. So it's just like, it's just dope, son.
Okay.
Word.
So, last question. Out of all the scenes that you've seen, filmed, or read about, or heard us talk about, like, what do you think is really gonna like wow the audience, or like be like, or pull them in? You know, like what do you think the audience will remember?
Out of all the scenes we shot in Waymore Place,
that you can recall, you know.
I could get into the team.
A little bit, but don't, you know.
I'm not gonna say too much.
Yeah, not too much, but. Are you referring to the scene in the rain?
No.
Oh, okay, then.
When Beamer splashes you, no, you splash her.
Oh, when I throw the drink in her face?
That's definitely. I feel like that's when the scene they gonna be like, oh, like nah, they're really going crazy.
You weren't even there. I was so sad.
Why?
Because you couldn't make it that day.
Oh yeah. I'm mad I missed the baby shower too.
Yeah, like come on, you're losing me.
I wanted to be the fighting scene.
Oh yeah, the fighting scene for sure. Yeah.
You know, both of the fighting scenes. I got to see a little bit of the other fighting scene.
I'm unaware of which.
My brother and my cousin.
Yeah, I have no idea. But all I know is.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know, Kwaun, but.
Alright, I must be giving too much tea.
You might be,
Yeah,
Kwaun. You
alright.
might be.
Alright.
Well, guys, that's all I have for today. As you know.
So we're not getting into juicy?
Oh, we are. Well, let me come on, let's wrap this up. Yeah.
Alright.
So, you know, we have a movie premiere coming up. Here you go.
Big Waymore.
Yes, Waymore Place.
Yes, sir.
You can buy tickets on Eventbrite, or you can buy tickets from one of the cast members or something like that. Or if it's not completely sold out.
Link in bios.
Yes, you
Link in
can
bios.
possibly buy them in person. Don Julio getting to me. Dallas came over here with that Don Julio had us drinking. So make sure you get your tickets.
Come tune in, man. Waymore. She's gonna be super fire.
That's what Zoe
That's what
said.
Zoe said. Girl, you know Zoe
That's
said.
what Zoe said.
Oh, that's what Zoe
Yo, you know
said?
what the fuck Zoe said, man?